How to add LinkedIn leads to Salesforce campaign automatically. So assume that you are running ads on LinkedIn, for which you have created a LinkedIn lead generation form, and for the same advertisement you have also created a campaign in Salesforce. So here I'll show you, whenever a new lead is captured from your ad, from your form, how you can add the very same lead automatically to your Salesforce campaign as well. In this way, you do not have to manually export the lead from LinkedIn and import it to Salesforce. So if you also want to sync your LinkedIn leads with the Salesforce campaign, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my LinkedIn account, and here you can notice I have created several LinkedIn lead generation form, and this is the dashboard of Salesforce. Currently I am into the campaign section, and now I will create a new campaign in front of you, something like LinkedIn ad campaign. And once my campaign is ready, then I'll show you how you can sync your LinkedIn leads with the Salesforce campaign in real time. Okay, so let us create our campaign. I will select it as active. The type is of course going to be the advertisement. Well, I have already planned everything about my campaign, so of course the status is going to be planned. The start date will be Monday, that is 21st of August 2023, and my campaign will run up to 31st of August. Asking for expected revenue, so I will add the value something like $4,000, and here in the budgeted cost I have added this extra $500. Asking for expected response, so I am expecting a response of 5% in my whole campaign. Asking for the description, so let us paste a random description something like generating leads for my digital marketing company from LinkedIn ad campaign. Clicking on save, and this is how my campaign will be generated in Salesforce. And here you can notice currently there are no leads available in my campaign. Okay, now I will show you the advertisement which I am actually running in LinkedIn account. Okay, well, here I am saying that I'm running ads, but in actual I'm not running any live ads in my LinkedIn account. Basically all my ads are into the draft mode, and my objective is just to show you how you can sync leads with the Salesforce. Okay, so I will proceed in the draft mode only. Okay, I'll show you everything from scratch but in draft mode only. Okay, so this is my ad, that is we offer SEO and digital marketing services to the companies, and now I'll show you the preview of my ad. Okay, and assume that someone has landed on my advertisement. So what they will do, they will click on this apply now button, and they will for sure submit this lead generation form because they are looking for some digital marketing digital marketer for their company. So they will give their lead to me, and in this way I will contact them back. Okay, and as soon as the lead is captured, I'll show you how you can add that lead in Salesforce. But to automate this process, firstly I'll have to build a connection in my LinkedIn lead generation form and Salesforce application, which I am going to do with the help of software called as Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in, but you can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button. And in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly you'll have to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I am providing the name something like sync LinkedIn leads with the Salesforce. Okay, and automatically. Okay, I have provided this particular name. Now simply click on create, and then you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happens in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever any new lead is generated in LinkedIn lead generation form application, then automatically send these leads to Salesforce application. Okay, so in this way I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window. And now the idea here is, first I will connect my LinkedIn lead generation form with Pabbly Connect and will capture the responses of that form here in Pabbly Connect. And once I have that data, I will send that data to Salesforce application within my Pabbly Connect dashboard only with the help of Pabbly Connect only. Okay, so let us connect it with the Pabbly Connect. So simply click on this connect button, then click on add a new connection, then click on connect with the LinkedIn lead generation form, and then you will have to provide the access of your LinkedIn account. Okay, I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so instead of providing the new access, I will go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and this is how you will see my LinkedIn account will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, well, here you can notice my account is not showing. So firstly I'll refresh. I'll click on this refresh fields. Well, once again it is not visible, so I think I should provide my access. Okay, so clicking on this button once again, and give me a second, let me paste the password. Right, so I have provided the access, clicking on this allow button, and this is how you will see my application will be connected with the Pabbly Connect. So here you can notice we are connected, and whatever the account name is available in my LinkedIn account. Okay, so here you can notice this Naveen Kole, the same account name is visible here also. In fact, other 3 account names are also visible because we are connected, and whatever the lead generation form I have created in my account, in fact the same lead generation form are visible here. So you can notice currently I have multiple lead generation form, and all these forms are visible here. Now I will select which particular lead form, basically this sample lead generation form. Okay, so firstly I'll show you once again my advertisement, because in this particular advertisement only there is one lead form associated, and I'll show you here that which particular lead form is associated with my advertisement. Okay, so I have edited my ad, and here when I will scroll down, you will find an option of form details, and here you can notice this sample lead generation form is associated with my digital marketing ad. Okay, so let me click on this close, and this was my form, this was my LinkedIn ad. Okay, so I have selected the same. Now I'll click on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that it will give you a blank value because we have not generated any lead in our form. Okay, so now I will open my lead generation form once again, and here I will provide some dummy data and will submit this form. And as soon as the submission is successful, here you will see the same submission data will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us provide some random details, something like demo user at pabblytuts.com, asking for the phone number. So again I will add some dummy phone numbers, something like this. Okay, so I have added a 10-digit phone number, and here you can notice my form is taking some default values as the first name, last name, and the company name. Now why it is picking up the default value, why these fields are pre-filled, because I'm not running any live advertisement, so it is taking the default values from my LinkedIn account only. Okay, so let me show you the same. Firstly I will close this advertisement, and then I'll show you my website. Okay, basically my profile link, and now I will edit this profile in front of you, and you will find the first name, last name, and this company name already provided here. And here you can notice the first name field has the value as Pabbly, the last name field has the value as subscription billing management service. Okay, so that is why my form is picking up these default values. Now I will open my advertisement once again. Okay, so give me a second, this was my ad, and let me open my form also from here. Okay, alright, so clicking on this button, and this was my form. Let me paste that email address. Let me once again add a dummy phone number. Okay, so I have added all the important details. Now I will submit this form as a dummy user, as a new lead, and now I'll click on this button, and you will see the magic that the same form submission data will be received here. Here you can notice the response is received. Let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the sample lead generation form, basically the name of the form. Here we have the response submitted at, well, this is the date and time into a different format. Okay, so here we have the email address, that is demouser@pabblytuts.com. Here we have also the phone number, the same dummy phone number, and here we have the first name as Pabbly, and the last name value as subscription billing management service, and the company name as Magnet Brains. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our LinkedIn lead generation form and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen? Every time someone will submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, the details of that form will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes, because the trigger here is the polling based, and this trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. Okay, so in every 10 minutes the new leads will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I am going to send these leads to my Salesforce campaign. So in the action event, I'll select the same, that is add lead to our campaign. Okay, so here you can notice we have two action event: add contact to a campaign or add lead to a campaign. Okay, so you can select the action event as per your requirement. Currently I am showing you how to add lead to our campaign. Okay, so just like we have connected LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting my Salesforce account with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so click on this connect with the Salesforce, and then you'll have to provide the access of your Salesforce account. But because I am already logged in my Salesforce account in a different tab, so instead of asking me for the access, it is asking me for the permission, which I have provided. So you can notice the authorization is successful, and my Salesforce application is also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now here you can notice, because we are connected, whatever the campaign IDs are available already in my Salesforce account have started visible. And remember, we have just created a campaign with the name LinkedIn ad campaign. Okay, and because I want to add my leads to this specific campaign only, so I will select the same, and now further it will ask you the lead ID. So because I am adding completely new leads from my LinkedIn ads to Salesforce campaign, so I cannot select any existing ID from here. Okay, so from where I can get this lead ID? So firstly, I will have to create a new lead in my Salesforce campaign, basically in my Salesforce dashboard. And once that lead is created, of course that lead will consist of some lead IDs, so I will map that ID here. Okay, so before your Salesforce step, you'll have to click on this plus icon once again, and then you will have to connect the Salesforce with the Pabbly Connect once again. Okay, but this time, before adding any new lead to a campaign, firstly we will create a new lead in our Salesforce dashboard, because currently those leads are not available. Okay, so let me search for the same, that is create a lead, and I'll connect it with Pabbly Connect once again, but this time I'll go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and this is how it will be connected with Pabbly Connect once again. And now it is asking for the last name. So remember, we have already captured the lead data from our LinkedIn step. Okay, and the interesting thing here is I'm not going to manually copy this data and paste here one by one again and again. Okay, basically I'm going to map this data so that these details should be replaced automatically in real time. Okay, so mapping is very simple. When you will click on this field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, so now I will search for the last name, and here we have the last name as subscription billing management. Remember, I have told you that we have the predefined, the default value as the last name, first name and company name. Okay, so you will have to assume that this is actually the last name of the person of the lead. Okay, so I have mapped it. Okay, and whatever the details you will map here, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time and in next time. Okay, but just in case I will provide any data manually here, that data will remain same, will remain static. Okay, so I want that every detail should be replaced automatically, so that is why instead of providing this value manually, I will provide this value via mapping. Okay, so let me also map the first name of the lead, okay, which was Pabbly. Okay, so here I have mapped it. Now it is asking for the title, so again it is completely optional. It is up to you whether you would like like to provide any title or not, you can even add the combination of first name and last name here in the title. Simply provide the value, simply map the value from here and then give a space and then map the last name value. Okay, but I am leaving it blank. Now it is asking for the company name. Well, this is mainly for B2B users. If your customers are holding some organization, if they are running some businesses, you can ask the company name in your lead ad form and then you can further map that company name here. Okay, but let's say your customers are individuals, they are not holding any business. In that case, what value you will provide here, basically what value you will ask them. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to your Salesforce dashboard and you can customize that field. Basically you can change this field from required to unrequired. Okay, so when you will change this field as not mandatory, in that case you are free to add the leads which are not holding any business. But currently remember, we have captured the company name because my end users are actually holding some businesses, because I am offering them a digital marketing service for their business. Okay, so yes, I can provide the company name, which was something like Magnet Brains. Okay, so I have added the same. It is also asking for the phone number. So yes, we do have captured the phone number also from the lead, so I have mapped it successfully. In the same way, I will also map the email address of the person, and I think I have provided all the important data. Okay, asking for the lead source. Okay, so you can select anything. How about I go with other? Okay, and now it is asking for the status. Okay, so well, these are new leads and I have not contacted to these leads yet. Okay, so I'll keep it as open but not contacted only. And rating can be selected as the hot leads because these customers are actually the interested customers. Okay, so this could be a hot lead. And if you have collected these basic details also from your LinkedIn form, you can provide the data here. But currently I have not captured these three details, so I will leave these three fields blank. And now I'll click on this button directly and you will see how a lead will be created automatically in my Salesforce dashboard. Okay, so here you can notice several leads are already created. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, clicking on this button, save and send test request, fingers crossed, waiting for the response. And once this response is received, which means the lead has been created. Okay, so let me refresh my Salesforce dashboard, and here you can notice with the same company name, with the same first name, with the same last name, and with the same phone number, the lead has been created in my Salesforce dashboard. Okay, and now I can easily map the ID of this particular person, not this email ID, basically the lead ID of this person, of this lead in my Salesforce campaign. Okay, so how you can do that? Coming back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, and this is the ID of that lead. Okay, and when I'll click on this particular field, all right, here you can notice that recent lead ID is not visible here. So I have clicked on that refresh button so that I can access that new value also, which was Pabbly subscription billing management service. But here, instead of providing this value from this drop down, I would like to map this value. Why? Because if I will provide this value manually, what will happen? The same ID will be assigned to all my new LinkedIn leads. Okay, so I want that this automation should take place automatically in real time. So I will enable this mapping button and will remove the existing ID of that person and will map the lead ID of the very same person, of the very same lead which has just got created in our Salesforce into our previous step. But currently you can notice that recent data, that recent response is not accessible here. Okay, so you can do one thing, simply click on this refresh fields, and in this way your automation will be refreshed without getting lost any data. And now when you will enable this mapping button, you will be able to access the responses of new steps also. Okay, so let us map the ID of this lead and status. Well, remember we have added the status as planned only, so I'll go with the same. In case you want to change, you can do the same. Now I'll click on this button, save and send test request, and I'm really expecting that this lead will be added automatically to my LinkedIn ad campaign. campaign? Well, in the response it is saying success. So going back to my Salesforce dashboard, let us check our campaign section. Let us check our LinkedIn ad campaign and check whether any new lead is added or not. And here you can notice it is showing now that leads in campaign is equal to 1. Okay, so where are the details of that person? I will have to check. And here you can notice with the same company name, with the same first name and last name, basically the same lead has been added automatically to our Salesforce campaign directly from our LinkedIn dashboard. Okay, so in this way you can sync your LinkedIn leads with the Salesforce automatically. So now onwards, what will happen, if every 10 minutes the new lead will be updated automatically to your Salesforce campaign. Okay, and in order to automate this whole process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So simply click on that link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same 3-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.